mad dragon that had my mother off my side. Here's the story. Johnny the Mad Dragon that had my mother off my side. They were four friends, certain nutty and obnoxious, but full of dragon's pride.
It's the story of the great Jesse Godfrey with Big T Coco and Mr. Rob. Never Jesse's crew, so fierce and passionate, and the red face shine true. Till the one night when Johnny met young Jesse, and they knew
It was much more than a hug. That this group would form a fiery podcast. That's how we got the Mad Dragon's up. Mad Dragon's up. Mad Dragon's up. That's the way we became the Mad Dragon's up. Come on, Dragons fans! Fire up!
Fire up.
Well, good evening, everyone. Big T, and good evening, everyone. Welcome.
I thought you were going to play that first.
Yep. Well, we can welcome everyone, and then welcome everyone to the Mad Dragons podcast, sponsored by Complete Warehouse Solutions. Where do we go and see in Big T, and how do we get in touch?
6 Commerce Drive, Lake Illawarra. And off the top of my head, I don't know the numbers. Yeah. What are the numbers there, Jess?
4257-1930 or 0417-223-409. Go give Jeff and the team a call today and go see him at 6 Commerce Drive in Lake Illawarra.
Yes.
We'll start with the
We did win one.
positive news.
Let's go. Play. Yes, well done to the girls. It went on to the girls. They had a late win against the Bulldogs.
A hard fought.
Hard fought. It was a great win by the girls.
18-14.
And then
they had to come a lot of adversity to get the win as well.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But it was which we'll hear from when we hear from Nathan Cross and Racy McGregor in the press conference a little bit later. But it was a fast start. I mean, we called the game, Liam. We scored 2 tries within the first 9 minutes. I thought it was going to be how many at that stage of the game with tries to Indy Bostock and Keely Brown, both our centers.
I was like, Karaki's, like when I said it in the live stream yesterday, I was like, surely we're going to go win by 50 against Bulldogs.
The way the first
10 all at halftime.
10 all at halftime. Yep. It's not that the Dragons the Bulldogs worked their way back into the contest. There was a lot of errors in the game, a lot of drop balls and just those fundamentals. But the girls will learn from those as they get more games under their belt. But then, with tries there to Barney Balecki and also Monica Tonagai, I think her name is. So it was her debut. Coming over from rugby union, but at 10 apiece. Coco, what did you think of the girls' performance at leading at 10-0 and then the Dogs coming back to 10-all? What are your thoughts on that?
Well, I just thought I was thinking it's going to be like the boys, and it was good of the girls to let them lead, like they were leading 10-0, but to come back, it's a bit of a shame. But they held off and they won in the end. So sometimes if it makes the game interesting, you don't want it to be like 40-0, and if it's close, then you're watching it. You have to watch it and be like, what's going to happen. But good on the girls. Yeah, that we were stronger in that game. So, and I'm really happy that we won.
Yep. Well, that Hannah Southwell try was amazing. Billy, she said she hasn't scored a try like that since under 10s, but to see a middle forward run straight through the side of that Bulldogs defence, it was an amazing try to watch. Hannah Southwell. She had her arm out celebrating before she got the ball down.
Yeah, she's doing some of the rugby league like forward animations, you know. You
The
press the triangle and
The taunting.
good to see she broke through. I think she ran about 20, 30 meters and scored. So it was a great individual try and effort. And she's a true leader, to be fair. I'm surprised she's not even a captain, but yeah, it was a good try.
Yep, and then the Bulldogs scored soon after. Former Dragon Andy Robinson scoring out wide. So that we highlighted during the call. Scoop. I'll throw it to Big T, but Scoop. We highlighted through the call that the Bulldogs seemed to targeting the side of Margot Vella and Indy Bostock. At 14 all, Big T. What were your thoughts there? And another try down the side of Indy Bostock and Margot Vella.
I thought the girls, they all played well, and I was thinking they can still do this. They've got a chance to do this, and I wasn't jumping off them too quick. So no, I was right on top of them. Come on, girls, let's go.
But then you look at it.
That's right.
Many times through the game, we saw the feature of the game, though, was the battle of the Toanei sisters. And they went at each other all afternoon, didn't they, Liam?
Oh, yes, they did. They were just smashing and barging into each other to get the game meters on the field for their respective team.
Yes, Big T.
There was another set of sisters too.
The Millards.
The Millard sisters, yeah. So it wasn't just the Tione girls; it's Millards as well.
Jamie didn't. Yeah. Jamie was the replacement player for us, but
yeah, that's right. Yeah, but still, they're in the same against each other.
Yep. And Hope got her debut. Former Steelers junior. Played in the winning Tasha Girls Cup side in last year in 2024 with players like Ella Costa, Kasey Reh, Bronte Wilson, Indy Bostock, and Charlotte Basham. So, yeah, she would have played against a lot of her friends in that team yesterday, no doubt.
Shame we let her go.
But yeah, the final try though, it was. Well, we'll get to that soon, but it was a game where we had to it was 10-all, then it was 10-0, 10-all, then 14-10, and then Andy Robinson made it 14-all. Then we had the field goal shootout. Taylor Preston had the first shot. She came very, very close to stealing it from us. Didn't she, Billy?
She hit the post, didn't she? Hit the post?
She hit the post. Freaked me out.
And also her goal kick from the sideline to put them in front also hit the post.
Yeah.
The post wasn't the same post.
Yeah.
The exact same post.
Spot as well. The same spot. We're going to set after that one.
It was like a magnet.
No, Racine had a shot after that. We had another
shot. By a mile.
Racine just didn't quite have the distance. Can you recall that one, Billy?
Did she try to take it from 30, 40 out?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, I do remember that. And I was thinking, oh, she gets this, she's going to look like a genius. But didn't quite come off. Ended up, didn't matter anyway, but could have in that moment. So, yeah.
Then the Bulldogs got their second crack at it with 2 minutes to go till full time. Taylor Preston, it was an absolute shank, Coco. What were your thoughts there when Taylor Preston had that second attempt? Were you a bit nervous at 14-all with the field goal shootout now?
Yeah, I was a bit nervous. I was like, oh, come on, girls, please just win. I was very nervous and just hoping that the girls would come through. Yeah. How about you? How did you feel, Jesse? How did you feel at 14-all?
I thought if we could hang tight and rush up and put the pressure on the field goal, which we did, we could go downfield and we were making some good meters from our sets. I thought if we could get in a position to to put Racine in field goal kicking range, we could ice that victory. Please, and a note too that Racine McGregor has never kicked a field goal in an NRLW career. Still hasn't done that. Been around since 2018. So yeah, that's an interesting highlight. But Big T, her and Hannah Southwell were actually tied for player of the match on the panel.
Oh, really? Yeah, I had, they were two great players on the day. Hannah Southwell, Tegan Berry, Indy Bostock. They all played a fantastic game.
One that's not getting a lot of mention, Nina Maynard-Perrin. She was fantastic out of dummy half.
I gave her... sorry, Big T.
As Kasey Reh said, she'd done all the hard work in the lead up to the try that she scored.
Yeah, and congratulations to Nina Maynard-Perrin, 40 NRLW games. Good stuff.
Nice.
This is her 5th club. I've been around the game since 2018 as well. Had stints at the Roosters, the Eels, the Broncos. Premiership winner at the Knights, has played a number of tests for New Zealand and has played one Origin for New South Wales as well. So she's done it pretty much all in the game.
Yes, I'll interrupt, Jesse. I've got breaking news coming through the comms. The new Kangaroos coach for this year is Kevy Walters.
Not another Queenslander. Not another Queenslander.
Tomorrow.
Yep, that's him. Go on, you, Kevy.
That's
a quick question for you.
Fox. That means you'll still have a job with Fox League.
Oh, no. Just a quick question for you, Jess, there.
Yes, she's in our development system. She's actually got picked in the Australian schoolgirls squad. She's a 5'8", just like her dad.
Beautiful. I agree with Guinea there. Nothing wrong with Queensland.
just a big excuse for Big T to skite about Queensland again.
Yeah. I won't sing Yippee Yippee anymore, but
your honeymoon period's over, Big T.
That's right. It's all over. That's right. Next year. Bring on next year.
Yeah. All you've got now is the Broncos if they win the comp. That's the only thing you can mention.
No, I don't like the Queensland teams at all. I don't like them at all. Don't worry about that. It's Queensland Maroons that I follow.
State team.
The state team. Yeah.
But Big T, we spoke about the Nina Maynard-Perrin. She was Nathan Cross did a late switch before kickoff, putting Zali Hopkins back to the bench. Nina Maynard-Perrin, the more experienced player. That try she set up for Kasey Reh, that was all her work, wasn't it?
Well, that eventually gave a nearly man of the match award, Nina.
Woman of the match.
That's right, yeah.
Woman.
Player of the match. Doesn't matter. Man of the match, player of the match, woman of the match. You know what I'm talking about. MVP. There you go. MVP. So, yeah. No, that was great. She ran from dummy half. She took the ball up to the line and put Kasey Reh through the hole. Oh, put her through the hole, mate. Straight through. It was lovely to watch. It was lovely to watch.
Yep. And we'll... Well, we were calling the game Scoop. Let's have a look at some reactions from that gap.
From you and I.
That live stream.
From you and I. Just let's look at the reactions from you and I.
When we scored that, when Kasey Reh scored that match winner.
I actually went back and rewatched this. I didn't watch it the first time because I was like 15 seconds behind you guys. But I went back to watch it. And yeah, it was a great ending to the game. So if Jesse can get it up there. No.
So I'll get it up now.
Maybe not.
It's going to take a couple of minutes to get it, but
we'll carry on then, eh?
Here we go.
The show must go on.
There we go.
Here we go. Pass. Now it's with Keely Brown. Keely Brown runs it back.
6 again to Dragons.
Wheeler. 6 again. That's 53 seconds. There should be
the Dragons take a shot.
The Dragons line up a kick. Here's Toe and Ei. Simic wraps her up. Where's Racine McGregor? Is she right in the middle of the field?
No,
Going
she's
out,
not.
goes back to Maynard Perrin. Maynard Perrin runs it straight. Here's Kasey Reh!
Go,
Kasey
Kasey!
Reh! Kasey Reh! Oh my God!
What
Oh,
a
the
brilliant
Dragons
run by
win!
Kasey Reh. She scored right on the death for the Dragons. That's it. The game's wrapped up, Jesse.
And Kasey Reh wins the game for the Dragons.
So even
She's
Scoop jumped up.
definitely the woman of the match, Kasey Reh. She's been really good for us all
And there's a
day.
try celebration too from Kasey Reh. What a win!
Oh my
Kasey
gosh,
Reh.
that was a thriller at Olympic Park, Jesse. Oh my gosh.
What a run from Kasey Reh.
You guys were both so nervous going into that.
We were.
Yeah, we were.
Oh. You sounded like Rabbits Warren. You did. Kasey Reh! Kasey Reh!
Man, I've got me field goal schooled.
Well, if you like those, Friday night tune in with Wobble and Jaw. Me and Wobble and Jaw will be calling the Cowboys and the Dragons game.
Oh, Sam Rebel.
That's up there, isn't it, Jess?
Up there in Townsville. That's the Friday 6 p.m. game. And he'll be our guest for Behind Enemy Lines on Tuesday night, Big T.
Oh, nice. Okay, that'll be good.
Sam from
That'll be
Wobble and
good
Jaw
to me.
Sports.
Yeah. So, do we want to have a look at the women's ladder while we've got it? With a game? There's still a game to play.
Yep, which is in progress right now. It's the Newcastle Knights taking on the New Zealand Warriors up there in Newcastle. So the Roosters are on top. They're the only undefeated team. They won that blockbuster game against the Broncos this afternoon, 30 points to 26. Now, they both scored 5 tries apiece, but Romy Teitzel only kicked 3 from 5, so that was the kick difference in the end. The Roosters winning that one, 30 points to 26. Other results we've seen so far this weekend, we saw Parramatta. They continue to impress. Far too good for Canberra, who are diabolical at the moment.
Struggling, aren't they, Canberra?
I don't know what's going on down there for them. The Broncos still remain in second. It's a big clash for the Dragons against them next week, back home at Wynn Stadium in Wollongong. The Bulldogs still remain in. So Parramatta are third. The Bulldogs remain in fourth despite our win against them, so they are ahead of us on for and against. We're still there in fifth. The Cowboys, the upset. They beat the Sharks at Shark Park last night, 16-14, minus Gilla Roostar, Jakia Whitfeld. So that's a good win on the road for them. So in the NRLW, as Ian Johnson just highlighted, the Knights leading the Warriors 22 points to 0.
Wow.
So which that will see the Knights leapfrog us, push us down to 6th.
Yeah.
But top 6 is the cutoff for NRLW, but we don't want to know it's where we are at the pointy end of the season. It doesn't really matter about where we are at this point of the year. Only 3 rounds in. But yeah, the Knights winning that one 22-0. It looks like it's 8 minutes from half time. We've seen tries from Kayla Romanak, Yasmin Clydesdale, their new recruit Tess Staines, and Tenika Willison. And the earlier game today too, the Titans got their first win of the year, beating the Tigers 24-12 at Leichhardt.
We're still winless.
The Tigers, yes, along with the Raiders.
Yeah.
Yep. It is an 11-week comp, but to be none and free, it's a long road back now, especially for the Canberra Raiders, who have lost 9 in a row in the nation's capital.
It's not a good record, is it?
No.
Yep.
So we'll get away from the good news and go towards some bad news, Jess.
I've got some clips to complement this.
Some clips. Oh, you've got Crossy, haven't you? Crossy and Racine.
We'll first hear from Hannah Southwells, who speaks about that memorable try. All right, we'll get that one. So let's hear from Hannah Southwell.
There she is.
That's all I know how to do on the point.
Yeah, it was pretty stressful, but I feel like we've got a team this year to get through those games.
And you scored a nice little try there. When was the last time you scored a try like that?
A very long time ago, I reckon probably under 10s, I scored a try like that. So yeah, I'm very grateful to be able to score a try like that, and I probably need to not celebrate before I put the ball down next time.
And what were you thinking when Kasey busted through at the end there?
Yeah, I was stoked. I was on the sideline. We were just cheering. There's a few swear words going on, but yeah, it was really happy for Kasey.
And big game next week against the Broncos at Wynn Stadium. How are you looking forward to that one?
Yeah, it'll be a tough game. I know the Broncos will definitely bring it. They're probably competition favourites this year, so we're going to have to be on our A game and yeah, just take it to them.
Nice.
So, nice to hear from Hannah Sample there. Great solo tries, he said, and it will be a big game. Our first home game of the year against the Broncos at Wynn Stadium. Our first game at Wynn Stadium for the season 2025. Be good to be there next Sunday, and I'll be there in attendance. And I'll just give you a bit of scoop as well. I will be doing a Mad Dragons podcast first. We will have. So I will be speaking to Tegan Berry, and we'll have that live playing. We'll have that playing on the podcast next Sunday night after the game. So they're playing next Sunday at 1:45 at Wynn Stadium. So if you can head down there, it's a standalone game. 1:45 next Sunday at Wynn Stadium. So a big game against the Broncos. Good to see us back at Wynn Stadium for 2025. We need a big crowd to get around the girls, and they've had a good start to the year. 2 from 3. Liam.
Definitely. Hopefully, we get the win against the Broncos because they've been so far so good this year. But yeah, if we get that little upsetting against the Broncos or Roosters with a really good young side in the comp, I'm hoping we get the upset so we can get to the grand final and hopefully win our first premiership for the girls.
Yep, it will be a big test again, like we did have against the Roosters at Cogra last week. But let's hear from the player who scored the match-winning try, Kasey Reh.
Yeah, Kasey! Woo!
Nice one, Leo. That's good son.
I spoke about hanging in there.
How did that one go at the end there? It was pretty stressful.
Yes, it was. It was pretty tough, but all the girls spoke about hanging in there and just going, being in the wrestle, and I think that really paid off tonight. And yeah, I'm proud of the girls and everything they put in tonight.
And what was going through your mind when Nita darted down the left-hand side there at the end?
I was like, go Nita, and then I just looked up and I was like, oh, there's no one in front of me. I was like, I better put the ball over the line. And she did all the hard work. I just had to finish it.
A pretty important win now, 2 from 3 to start the year. Pretty good.
Yeah, it's been pretty good. Hopefully we get a few more. Obviously lost last week, but we're looking up, and I think that's going to lead. Hopefully be a good result for us coming down the track. The 2 points always can add up in the end at the back end of the season, so you never know. So hopefully we go again next week, and hopefully we get away with another 2 points.
And back at home next week, a big crowd, hopefully.
Yes, hopefully. So keen. First game back at Wynn, that'll be really exciting. Keen to get see all the fan there and all the fans get around us. So yeah, really excited.
Yes, Liam's favourite player.
Well, one of my 3 favourite players. I've got 3.
3.
Coco, what's your take on what Kasey Reh?
She's eating, Jess.
She's having a dinner. Oh, she wants to have a say. Yep. So Coco,
I'm fine.
A good win like that.
Yeah, it's fine.
What now? We got a big game against the Broncos next Sunday at back in the Gong.
Yeah.
What's your message to fans? It'd be great to see a big crowd there to support the girls against the high-flying Broncos.
Yes, I hope that people can go down and support the girls. Sometimes it's better watching them with their tackles, with their passion. They are a young group of girls, but they have gelled. They're getting their team spirit, their morale, and I think that it will be a tough test. But I think with video, like their homework, do the homework, analyze their opposition, and actually work with it. Because I think, like I always tell, like I told the boys last week, but like they need to make sure that they work on, like say, Big Shaw. She's a huge like player and a power player in the Broncos, and she runs everything. So they'll need to work, like get her offside and make sure they target her as well. And also, I think there's another girl, but I forget her name, and she's a big girl.
Upton.
I think number 10 or 11 for the Broncos. I always think she should be in the boys' team. I'm sorry, but I don't know her name.
Oh, you
but
mean Mele
she's another
Hafanga.
one. We got to be. Yeah. Oh, that's a pretty name. Oh, that's a nice
She's
name.
a centre. She's a
Oh.
centre. She's not a front row. She's
Oh,
a
is
centre.
she? Oh, wow.
She's a
Okay.
centre.
Well, we definitely need. Yeah. Well, we definitely need to mark her. Because
Indy
she's just
Bostock's
like.
marking her, but we'll talk about that more on Tuesday.
Okay. Well, yes. Get down there and support the girls, and they're in the what is the girls top 4, top 8? What are they?
Top 6.
Top
Like-
6.
Oh, okay.
Top 6
they're
this
the
year with 12 teams.
Okay. Well, they're down to get down there Sunday afternoon. I don't know what you got on, but it would be a good day out. One standalone game. Just go down there and support them. Go Dragons.
Yep. Will you be there, Coco?
It depends. Might, I may not. I'm going to Book of Mormons on Saturday night.
All right. Might catch you there. I'll be there, definitely. And finally, let's hear from Racine, McGregor, and Crossy. We had to overcome a bit of adversity. Obviously, we lost a Bobby Law before the game. She had a
Appendicitis.
In that game against the
That's the season
Crossy
over.
said she played through it. Then she had to have the operation last Saturday night, not yesterday, but after the game. Plus, we lost Charlotte Basham to a knee injury. And we'll hear a bit from Nathan Cross and Racine McGregor. Racine McGregor was also had the bug as well during the cricket was. So a few were they had to overcome some hurdles to play yesterday. But let's hear from the captain and the coach.
Nathan, you almost seemed destined to win that. You had a couple of low tries, but you filled over the line a couple of times. You must be glad you actually got the win.
Yeah, it felt like that. It sort of felt like, that it was there for us to win. And with the Dogs, hitting the post a couple of times with a conversion and a field goal, it kind of felt like that we were destined to win. But then I was also wondering how we were going to win it. It was both teams really fatigued. It was a good game of footy. Everyone completed really high, and I was just so proud of the girls. We've had a pretty tough week with illness and stuff. And the skip next to me did a great job. She could have easily not played. But just a really great win. It's what we needed for our season.
When you meet a team that, 2 going for a third win in a row, I suppose it could be a little daunting, but you must have had any nerves or about facing the task of the Bulldogs at home?
No, not nerves. I think we're a very confident team. Like, we've been working really hard the last 3 weeks, and we knew that we could get the win. We probably made it a little bit hard for ourselves there at, in a couple of parts of the game. But yeah, we got the win in the end, and that's the main thing.
Did it feel like though you had just about tries, held up over the line, that sort of thing, that, was there frustration, I suppose, creeping in about not being able to take advantage of those opportunities?
I don't think necessarily frustration. I mean, obviously it was a little bit, hard when we weren't getting over the line, but we stuck to it, stuck to what was working, and we just kept being persistent, and obviously the tries came in the back end of the game, and that's how we got that win.
Were you setting up for the field goal there at the end with that try? Was that the play?
Yeah, definitely. I was definitely setting up for the field goal, but Nita's a great hooker, and she's got great vision, and saw that they were short on that side. They were probably really waiting for that field goal too, so I was very adamant about taking it. And then she looked up, and they had short numbers and passed it to Kasey, and she just used her speed, and it was a great try in the end.
You take that penalty shot early in the second half. Is that because you felt like you had a bit of momentum on your side? You think things were working?
Yeah, definitely. I think we had plenty of momentum there. We made it probably hard, like I said, for ourselves in patches, and we'll be better for it next week, and we'll go back to training this week and work hard and just reassess on how we can be better, and hopefully show that next week against the Broncos.
And I think you must be enjoying this halves combination because they only played on 5-8 from last year, especially Kasey was Kasey's that 5-8. Did you want Kasey to step up with that 5-8? It seems to be working beautifully.
Yeah, I did. When I guess agreed to join the Dragons as coach of this NRLW team late last year, I was really clear in my mind that I wanted Kasey to learn from Reh. I don't think there's too many players, don't want to embarrass Reh, but what she's done in the game, her skill set, it's outstanding for the women's sport. And for someone like Kasey Reh to have the opportunity to work alongside someone like Reh, it's incredible. Kasey's only 19 years old. It's all ahead of her. But she's still got a lot to learn, and having someone like Reh. So I was really clear in my vision that I wanted Reh and Kasey in the halves, and also be prepared that that's not going to always work. And I know Ray's, made a career out of icing games, but Kasey hasn't done that yet. And even in the first half, I thought, a more experienced half on that left edge might have got us a try or two, but I'm happy to wear that with Kasey because she's such a great young girl, great young lady, I should say, and massive future, great skill set. She's so coachable, and to have that opportunity to work with Reh is just unbelievable for her.
What about a couple of your senior players, Nito, as you mentioned, that Hannah today had massive big games. Obviously, with so many young players there, their role in supporting Reh is really important.
Yeah, that's the key, and I thought we were a bit lacking, probably last year, and then losing, a couple of the girls that have come to the Bulldogs now in Tekka and Lex. That was my worry coming in as head coach this year, but that's why the signing of Hannah Southwell was so important. She's a winner. She's got really high standards. She's known Reh for a long time, and we just knew that they were going to be really important. And then someone like Nita, who played her 40th game today, I thought she was enormous for us. She when I signed her to come to the club, it was more just to be able to be that sort of backup or that number 14 to come on 10 minutes either side of half time. And, Zali was in hospital this week, so we didn't think Zali would play. So Nita was bracing herself to play 70 minutes, and we're dropping like flies. I think we had about 14 at training last night. So I'm just so incredibly proud of the girls to play the way they did. It's a pretty sick change room in there, but it's a really important 2 points.
Can you just run us through the disruptors? Obviously, it makes some changes to your side. So what is it like?
Yeah, well, Bobby Law got appendicitis immediately. She was sick before the game last week, and then she had to go to hospital immediately after and basically have surgery. Zali was in hospital for a couple of days with chest pains and shortness of breath, and had a viral infection. Indy Bostock was in the same boat. Reh and Pia and Hannah, Royal Crook, Maddie Mulhall. There's probably, it's easy to talk about the ones who weren't sick. So, look, we never wanted to make that an excuse, and this is a pretty resilient group this year, and wins like that today certainly help build that resilience. And I'm just really pleased for the girls to get a bit of reward for effort, because their effort's been enormous all through this pre-season and now into the first 3 rounds. And are we icing games? No, we're not. But to find a way and win today was really pleasing.
Do you feel that's like a defining game for the season because of all the hardship you faced?
Yeah, it was really important for us to get that win today. We spoke about it all week. We knew it was going to be a hard game. We knew that the Bulldogs were going to bang down the front door, and they definitely did that. But when we spoke about it at halftime, we just knew the team that hung in the longest was going to win, and we hung in the longest, and we got that win.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, Racine McGregor and Nathan Cross there were very well said. You can't argue with what they've said there, and they really had to work for that win. But that is it wasn't a pretty win, but it was a great win in the context of the season, the adversity they had to overcome. Like as you said, Zali Hopkins was in hospital. Bobby Law had appendicitis. Reh was in hospital as well. Indy Bostock. Most of the team were sick. Pia Tapsell as well. But to overcome all that and get through that game, that's an incredible effort, and well done to you all, and it was very good. Any thoughts on that, Big T?
No, exactly what they said was right about the game. It was a hard-fought game. Us as Dragons fans are so used to snatching defeat out of the jaws of victory, but we got it done this time. That was a great effort by the girls.
Yep, like if you look at, I think the way Crossy's coaching them he's got them playing a tough brand and resilient brand of football. Like if we were in this position last year, we'd probably lose that game. But he's really brought a toughness and then brought some experience too, some much needed experience to settle them down. Like he mentioned, players like Nita Maynard and Hannah Southwell that have done it all in the game, and Racine really stepped up to the fore. Like Racine's kicking game was outstanding as well. We mentioned it during the call, Liam. Like a 40-30, she kept running the ball. She was a threat every time she had the ball. She's been on fire to start the year. Racine,
yeah, definitely.
Yep. But yeah, well done to the girls too. As we said, a big game against the Broncos next week, Billy. How do you sum up that performance over the Dogs winning 18-14 in that game?
Well, it's good because we need tough wins like that early in the season because it gets us ready for big teams like the Broncos. And obviously, we've already played the Roosters, but if we make the finals, we need to be gritty. So we need to get in a grind. These type of wins are good. So, yeah.
Yep. And how do you sum it up as well, Scoop? What are your take on it? And What do we got to do better to possibly get a victory against Brisbane next week? It's another huge game, a big challenge.
Just smash and bash through the middle and kick to the outside. On the outside, the edges of the field. And speed through the rock.
All right. Big T. So we'll move into the not so great news. The NRL game was on shortly after this, at the same venue. The boys just fell a bit short in the dying minutes of the game. Again,
it's heartache, mate.
The story about here, as the title says.
Yeah.
We've lost 8 games by 10 or less.
Yeah. It's heartache, mate. It was heartbreak. I'm angry, annoyed. I'm frustrated.
It hurts, doesn't it?
I'm just. Do you want to play the Shane Flanagan presser, and I'll get on after that?
Well,
I want to hear what the coach says.
He's saying virtually what I want to say. So I won't take it away from him. He can have a look. Anytime now.
Yeah, anytime now, guys. Anytime.
Gamble responsibly.
Yeah, it was hoops. It was. I was really proud of the effort they put in and the way they played, but the game was taken away from us from I believe wrong decisions. There's 10 minutes ago there was a full pass in the middle part of the field, but the Luciano Leilua decision was outrageous. That was 5 minutes 30 to go on their 30 or 40 line. The player never got to his feet. Ball planted on Luch. Luch doesn't have to disappear. Luch can hold his ground. He's got to get to his feet before he plants the ball. That has been the rule all year, and it cost us today. And then we go downfield from the back of that. Kick out, passes the ball, hits Sloan, and goes forward. So in the collision, that's a knock-on. Ever since 100 years, that's a knock-on. And, that was that was at the 78-minute mark. Well, as I said, they're trying so hard. They're a good side, the Bulldogs. They compete hard. But it was, some decisions tonight that cost us 2 competition points and could cost us, opportunity to play semi-finals.
What did you think of the Terrell Sloan no try as well early on in the game with the push? Do you have a view on that? Because that proved quite chilling in the end.
I don't think he pushed him. I think it was just a collision thing. I don't think you ever see his hands sort of
100%.
pushing motion. It was just part of the game. They're both looking for the ball. I don't think there's any tension there.
How frustrating is it, Cookie? Because that was one of the bravest defensive performances you'll see, like defending your line for the last 5 minutes, and to have those calls go against you. How tough is it?
It's just frustrating because I feel coaching the team, I don't think we deserve that. I think we deserve to win tonight. We're playing some really good footy the last few weeks. We try and do all the right things at training, and just generally feel like we deserve to win tonight. So didn't get it.
Flanno, what do? Do you take it up with Graham Annesley or?
Yeah, I'll go through those channels, hoops, but
it's not going to do much.
In the end, we don't get these 2 competition points. We can't come back and rectify them. We can't get back out there and again and go. The Luciano Leilua one, that was penalty on the field, and then the bunker took it away. And that one there riles me more than anything because you have got to get to your feet to play the ball. You've got to be balanced. We can see it every week. I get emails from the NRL about things that they're concentrating on, and it is about balance. And you can't fall forward, you can't be falling sideways, you can't ball plant. But tonight we ball planted and we lost the game because of it. And then the bat on from kick out, I can go on and on about it, but I'm just so disappointed that we lost the game, not from effort. We did some things wrong. We could have got some things better, but some other decisions cost us the game, I believe, at vital points. 5 minutes 30 to go, and the 78-minute mark, we get possession on our try line. Probably game over.
It's tough. But what impressed you the most? Because they're the best defensive team. You had a lot of joy down their edges, and then defensively, a guy like Jaden Sewer moves to centre, plays out of position.
jams blokes all night long. There are a lot of positives, I suppose, to take out of tonight.
Yeah, without a doubt. There were some great efforts, right across the field. As I said to the boys, I feel genuinely sorry for them. We've had some decisions this year that have cost us games, without a doubt. There was a full pass a couple of weeks ago, and the touch judge is replaced, not coming back. There's how many times can I keep talking about it? And I feel sorry for the group because they're trying really hard, coming to train and working real hard. You saw the effort that went into tonight's game, and we should have won.
You just want consistency. You just want the right calls, don't you, Flanno? You're doing everything to get the win.
Yep.
You just want the officials to reciprocate.
And can you imagine if this was a semi-final? Holy, it would be drama. But it's the Dragons, and we're fighting really hard to stay in touch. It should be the same. It should mean the same. It's 2 competition points for a side, a group of 17 men in there that went as hard as they could and got it taken away from them.
That's 6 or 7 tight losses now, I think, throughout the year, maybe 8. How hard is it to sort of lift them up now? Because mathematically, I know you're still a chance, but as soon as you insert the word mathematical, it's
we keep playing with that attitude tonight, commitment, pride in our jersey. We'll have a good finish to the season, but you're 100% right. Things like tonight make it very, very hard. Make it really hard.
That shoulder didn't look too good.
Yeah, no, they had to put it back in. Couldn't get it back in on the field, and he's in a sling at the moment. So I wouldn't think that's a real good sign. I haven't had a chance to speak to the medical team now, but usually with things like that, if it's the first time, they can probably rehab him. If it's sloppy and torn ligaments, he'll have to have a scan. So we'll wait till Monday.
Do you know who'd come in if he can't play next game?
We're digging deep now, mate. Yes. To be really honest.
Go ahead and Buchanan.
Thank you.
Big team might get a start on the wing.
I might get a start on the wing. We're running out of players left, right, and centre. That's a good game, that one. I've played that before.
Flanno,
100% what Flanno and Cookie said there was 100% what I was going to say. The Luciano decision, that was diabolical.
Didn't even attempt to get up.
No, that was diabolical. That was terrible. If anyone agrees with me in the comments, let me know.
The whole NRL refereeing, I hate to say this, even if I'm wearing a referee jersey, it's corrupt now these days. Because all the good teams like Melbourne Roosters, maybe Bulldogs and Penrith, they're giving brown paper bags to the referees under the table.
I don't think it's paper bags.
So I'm not going to get sued. So I'm not associated with him. So I'm not gonna, just letting you know, guys. I'm not associated.
What's your
thanks, guys.
The Tyrell Sloan one as well, Coco. Tyrell Sloan, no doubt, one of your favourites. But
yes.
Did you think that was a try? Did he take young Renakama out?
No, he did not. It's called. How is it? We're playing we're not playing soccer. We're playing rugby league. How are you not meant to I didn't see his hand move. He was running to get a ball for feck's sake and trying to score. What else are you meant to do? It's getting ridiculous whenever, and then everyone's going to be on his tail because doomed if he does, doomed if he doesn't. I thought it was a try, and people. It's like the whole spin out. He had 4 people on him when he scored a try, and then he has this broken arm or dislocated arm. Why wasn't that at least a penalty try or something? 4 guys trying to tackle him when he's trying to score. I think that's unfair. Yes, big T.
Another thing I want to say about the refereeing last night too is that try that got taken back off the Bulldogs.
The kick out
that ball did not go near the ground.
No, Cook's foot was under.
But
is that the one you mean?
But Adam G points to the ground, says the ball touched the ground, a try.
And he was right there.
He was there. So if that's not corruption, if that's not cheating, because if that try goes up as a try and it goes through replays and you can't see the ball hit the ground, it's still a try.
Would you say now the Bulldogs are one of the top teams there for getting the more favourable calls? Would you say now, Big?
Well, the rub of the green last night, it did not go our way. A lot of those decisions Luciano won, but Adam G pointing to the ball to say the ball touched the ground, going up as a try.
And he was right there on the spot.
If the bunker doesn't see that ball hit the ground, it doesn't matter. It's still a try.
Yep. You've got to have evidence to overturn it.
That's right. There was no. If that ball hadn't been covered by all the players, and you couldn't see the ball at all,
he backs the
you've
rest.
You've got to go with the on-ground decision. So
it's absolute bonkers.
Yeah, that was the refereeing last night was diabolical. I'm not blaming the refereeing for losing us the game, but it was
the
damn
bunker
close.
as well. The bunker
damn
as well.
close.
Blow the bunker up.
And sorry, Scoop. And like Flanno said, the referee from 3 weeks ago or 2 weeks ago that called that forward pass from Sully to Sloan got sacked. He's not coming back. But that doesn't give us the 2 points. And we lost that game. We lost that game by 2 or 4 points. I think it was a game against Canberra.
Graham Annesley tomorrow, but
it doesn't give us the 2 points.
Exactly. It doesn't matter. It had to be there, you know? Yeah, I agree with you, Big T. How does it help us now when we've lost? Like,
it happens so many times.
That red pens us out in finals for sure now. We've got to win all our games.
Not unless the refereeing turns around and we win the last 6.
Right,
we have some rough games. We have Cowboys. We've got
the
Raiders.
Cowboys in Townsville on Friday night.
Then we've got the Raiders.
We'll beat them at Wollongong.
Then we've got the Sharks at Cogra.
We'll beat them at Cogra.
Round 23. Then we got the Waz.
Or maybe I should say we might beat them if the refereeing goes our way.
So here's our run home. So next week we got the Cows up in Townsville on Friday night. Then next week we're back at home in the Gong against the Raiders. They're flying at the moment, the Raiders, but we nearly got the chocolates against them in Canberra a couple of weeks ago.
I think we've got to try taking obviously that game as well. That was a try.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah.
Then the local derby on August 9. It's a double letter local derby against the Sharks.
We might win that one.
Then we got the Warriors over in New Zealand on a Friday night.
I got a gut feeling we'll win that one.
Then round 25, we've got Souths on Thursday night footy at Accor Stadium.
We'll flog the Souths for sure this time. By
Then
50 plus.
Then we've got Manly at Cogra. Would have loved that game to be at the Gong. Manly absolutely hate going to the Gong.
Yeah.
10 to 12 points there.
And the final game is against Penrith in the Gong.
I'm going to say, I'm going to hate to say this, but Penrith by 6 to 8 points.
Shut up.
I'm just going to say, we've got to get you a cert. I'm just going to say, don't you think, Big T?
I'm just going to say that's right. Yeah, I love it. I love it.
But let's talk about some moments in the match.
For our vlog.
Moments of the match. Did we talk about that first try was a push in the back? No way, it wasn't a push in the back. It was a contact in the game.
We mentioned the Dogs would score the next play, and they did.
They did. That was a kick. That was a kick in the nuts. I'm telling you. When they scored straight off that decision, that was a kick in the nuts. It was terrible. My head went straight down. I thought, here we go again.
Had no room in the corner, but still found a way to get
it out. Carraz is the most biggest offloader in the game. How many offloads did he have yesterday? I'm telling you, it would have been up over 10.
At least 10, yeah.
Let's have a look.
10 to 12.
You got to wrap the ball up, boys. You know he can offload. So
that's why he should go to Origin debut this year, Checker Carraz.
He should have. With Toto had an injury, and
that's why New South Wales lost the series. Who did they lose the series to? We lost to Queensland, didn't you?
We lost to Tasmania.
We
lost to Tasmania.
Can we silence him, Jesse?
No, we can't.
If he starts to carry on.
Carraz, let's have a look.
We have to carry on because we lost.
Two was more than 2. I'm telling you now.
Yeah, like if we
more than 2, they weren't counting his offloads enough.
That's on NRL.com.
Yeah, man, wrong.
Yeah.
It's wrong.
Try the Rugby League Project, Jesse. They might have more of an idea.
Yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. There was heaps of moments in the game. We were held up a couple of times.
But we never went away.
The like he said in the 75th minute, was it a knock on into Sloan, or did kick out try to pass the ball?
He was trying to pass it every day of the week. You could see it
Yeah.
because he's trying to move, and then Sloan came in, and then that's what happened. But because because he was saving it, so that's what I saw. He was actually I could see because his arm was moving when he was trying to move and take it to give to the other guy, but Sloan got him, so it should have been a knock on.
Yeah, that's what I reckon anyway. It should have been a knock on. What do you reckon, Jess?
Yeah, 100%. And then, but what gets me, we were talking about it in our group chat the whole night. Gutho, stop these bloody short dropouts.
We just freaking sack him already and force him into retirement. He's useless. I know
He's
he's
not.
our captain.
He's not useless. He's a good
No.
player. He's just dumb when it comes to kicking a dropout. Like, he should just kick it long. It never
Or challenge
works.
your captain's
Bring
challenge.
Cody Ramsey in next year. Seriously.
He's
He's too skinny. He can't. He's gone.
Apparently, I've
What
heard
is
we're going
with
to let him go
everybody
after
having
this
to go
year.
at someone? Like, Gutho and Sloan are getting rorted because of some stupid fucking mistake. Who gives a fuck? We lost. And I'm sorry, but it's fucking frustrating. We are meant to be fans. And we can't go out there and play. And it's fucking frustrating. We can't make the 8 this year. We're not even playing. We're losing people due to injury. Sloan is told to leave. And when he does go and he becomes a better player, every fucking hater in our
So why we let him go?
Exactly. So, doomed if he does, doomed if he doesn't. Gutho, on the other hand, he knows how to kick. Yes, long kicks. And this is my rant because I'm so fucking over it. We always have a go at every one. And I'm sorry, I know it's not after 8. I'm very sorry, everyone. But this is, it was very annoying. Everyone does the short kickoff. It doesn't plan. And yes, he should have booted the shit out of it, made it go the other side. But fucking hell. That's it. Thank you.
One player that didn't get a lot of mention in the game was Kyle Flanagan. I thought he was okay last night.
Yes, he was good.
He was okay. He was okay.
I wasn't quite sure on his kicking game.
His kicking game can improve. Sorry, BT.
Totally. Look, when he kicked for the sideline,
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. It was okay. His performance wasn't.
He kicked one for the sideline and made 8 meters. Like the ball went 8 meters forward. It went straight across the field, and then Burton gets a penalty and kicks it 58 meters, puts the Bulldogs on the attack.
The thing with Flanno is obviously he's not a superstar. I know what he competes.
He never will be.
He
100%.
But he tries his best.
The good thing about
that's what you want from him.
Yeah, the good thing about what he's been doing these last couple of weeks, which I don't know if I've been the only one noticing, he's got variety a bit more. He's changed it up here and there instead of the same old boring shit down straight to the fullback's throat, or he's throwing short balls to Jaden Sewell. He threw a nice cutout to freaking Sully. He's actually trying to create. Obviously, it's not always going to work. It won't work for the best player in the world, but
You
it's
can't
good
deny
to
he's
see.
trying.
Yeah, he's definitely trying, and I think we need to sign obviously a marquee halfback. That's not what he was brought to the club to do. So
He's doing a job.
Yeah.
Well, you think it's time to go on?
So when I went through my predicted 17 and that for next year, I don't even have Carl Flanagan in the 17. I've got Daniel Axon and like in Kintoga in the halves and Jacob Little as the 14. But I've got a gut feeling. I hate to say it, but I think I've got a gut feeling. I've heard rumors and that Sandon Smith is going to look at by the Dragons with the new recruitment manager that we've got. Because it looks like Sandon Smith won't be with the Roosters.
Recently, that's why the Roosters have dropped him.
I've got a gut feeling we're going to get Sandon Smith next year.
Yeah, as good as any.
Yeah, I'll see it with my eyes when I see it.
I've got a gut
I
feeling.
agree, Coco. I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, But don't forget, the Perth Bears are coming in, and they'll be wanting players as well.
Yeah. They've only got
And
12 months to build a squad.
Exactly. So we're trying, like, if we can get Tino, that's great. But he got injured today as well. So do we
Looks
want
like an ACL.
Oh, see.
Well, your boy,
What?
Big T.
There's ACL again. Did you hear that last year?
It was
I'm not sure,
Yes.
Mark, but it looks like
it was a tackle, and
Wow.
then he got strapped
That's
up. He was on
terrible.
the bench. Then he was on the bike. It was like it's all happening.
What are you going to say about what's his name, Big T? Tino.
Tino Fa'asu Malawi.
That robs him of a chance to go to England for the Ashes as well.
Yeah, if his ACL, he's gone for 12 months. He'll be out till finals time next year, I reckon.
Oh, well, there's one less player for Queensland in the state of origin.
Unfortunate, but we'll find somebody else.
Corey Horsburgh, bring him.
Big Corey will come in. That's right. Yeah, he's a halfback in a forward's body.
But yeah, it's what did you think of the a lot of people were saying, why taking the 2 at 16-6 at half time? I thought it was a good move. No, there's no time left on the clock, right in front of the posts. Why not take it? You'd be silly not to.
It would be.
Big T, what are your thoughts?
I know it did take us back to 8 points behind, but in the end, it did not was in the end, but in the end, it got us to 14 all or whatever it was, and unfortunately 18-16, and unfortunately the Bulldogs scored at the very end. So, but yeah, got kicked in the nuts twice yesterday.
What was frustrating, I thought, I don't know if you heard the commentary, but they could not stop talking about Lachlan Galvin. I don't think he played that well.
No. Yeah, no. Not at all. He did a couple of good things. He paid that pass out. He scored a try. He made 26 tackles and he missed 4, I think. But we should have ran more ball at him. We should have ran at him all day. We should have ran Luciano at him all day.
I think the most threatening player, though it was for the Bulldogs in that game, was Stephen Crichton. Every time he had the ball, something was going to happen.
Totally agree. Yeah, they just outplayed us in the end, really.
The Jacob Carraz play the ball. Coco, what did you make of that decision when it was clear that Jacob Carraz did not even get up? He put the ball on the foot of Luciano Leilua.
They did. I know. Like, if it was someone else, if it was like, say, like the Roosters, the Storm, the Panthers, I think that's it at the minute, or Panthers, yeah, it would be a penalty to us. But no, that's the way. It's like they hate us.
Do you think the referee got the call? Oh, sorry, it wasn't the referee. It was the bunker. The referee gave the penalty. The Bulldogs challenged the call, and the bunker overturned the decision.
No, I don't think that was fair. They shouldn't have overturned. If the ref on there has said it's a penalty, then that's the ref. The ref is on the field, so he know they would know more. There's like 40 different cameras, So that try today in the Waz and that. It was in slow motion and that it got denied. I think it was the Warriors, and it looked like he scored, but he actually didn't. And that was not a try, but the bunker didn't get involved.
Yep. And then a lot of people too, Coco, that the last try where Galvin put young Rinakama over to steal the game from us. As you said, players copying it left, right, and centre. Tyrell Sloan ran out of the line.
Yes, he did run out of the line. I'm just going to cop it in the bud. Yes, he ran out in the line, but it looked like that they were passing it. So he thought he was going to pass it to this player.
He was going for the intercept.
Yes, that's what he was trying to do. And also, to all these people that want to say they don't want to... I'm just going to PSA. You can tell me to shut up. You can tell me whatever. I don't care. To all the people that are saying they don't want to support the Dragons anymore, off you go. See you later. We don't want fake...
They're not true supporters, hey, Coco?
Yeah, see you later. See you later.
That's
if you can't handle us in our dark days, see you later, because you don't deserve to be a supporter. Look at what happened to the West Tigers. They've had 3 wooden spoons, and look at Leichhardt today on that hill. Everyone was ecstatic because they got 1 point. So I think just remember, it is a game of football. It might be your passion, but put your heads in.
Yep, and they are
There we
human as
go.
well at the end of the day, still.
Exactly. You know, it is.
It looks like it's all but locked up. In fact, the Titans got the spoon now.
Oh, the
And
Not
has
yet.
it's got the
Not
stack.
yet.
Talking about that, let's have a look at the ladder. That's a
Who wants
complete ladder there. Coco, can you go through the ladder, mate? Can you see it?
Yeah, I can sort of see it. I got the
So it's-
Raiders
So
on.
it's
I don't know
round
what
20,
happened.
Coco. After
Yeah,
round 20.
Yeah, after round, there's Raiders on one. Number one. My dad would be so ecstatic. I don't know the points. I'm sorry. I'm on my phone.
34.
34. I knew that. Knew that. And then you just tell me. I'll just say the number. I say the. Yeah. Okay. Number 2
Go.
is the Bulldogs.
32
And
points
thank you very much. Storm number 3.
on 30 points.
Ooh, number 4 is the Warriors.
On 28 points. A last-ditch win today. Just
Ooh.
keeps
It
me in the
was.
top 4.
It was a close game.
It was. Is that the Broncos and number 5 Broncos?
Yes, it is.
On
Coco.
26
Let me work
points.
my eyesight out because I'm on my phone. So you guys are lucky I've got eyes. Terrible.
I'm your eyes, Coco.
Okay, great work, Jesse. Thank you. Number 6 is who is that?
The Panthers.
Panthers. Oh, the Panthers. That's really good. They've come up from they were.
But
Like,
the-
They were last a month ago.
Can I just say, are the Panthers that
Yes,
arrogant? Yes. Are the Panthers that arrogant? They can say we can lose the first 7 games and still win the comp.
Yes.
Is that what they said?
Yeah.
Yes.
Not, yeah.
Well, if I was a team inside the top 8, I wouldn't want to be playing them in the semis.
No.
No.
I don't want to play them in the last round.
It's all right. I won't be here. I'll be in Alice. So I'll be like.
Who rounds out the top 8 there, Coco?
Okay, number 7 is Manly.
On 24.
24.
On
Yes.
24 points, yep. A
number-
controversial
and-
win over Melbourne last night.
That was number 8 is the Sharkies.
They're on 24 points as well.
Oh, and then number 9 is the Dolphins. Is that right?
Oh.
Dolphins.
Yep,
Yes.
they're on 22 points.
Look at the Dolphins
So they're
for and
pulled it in
against.
the
Look
169.
at their for and against. 169.
Second best in the comp.
Yeah,
That's
wow.
crazy. Then number 10 is the Roosters. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
So they slipped out of the 8 after their loss to the Sharks on Friday night.
Wow. And
They've
then
got a big game against the Melbourne Storm this Thursday night down there.
they do. And number 11 is the
Us.
Mighty Dragons. The Mighty
Yep,
Dragons.
18 points.
Yes. And then number 12 is the Tigers. Is that right? Tigers?
Yeah,
Tigers, yep,
Tigers.
they're also on 18 points, but we're
Oh.
ahead
Had a
of them
1 point
because
win
we've had-
today.
Yeah.
Yep, we're ahead of them because we've had our free buys. They haven't had their free buys yet.
Oh, wow. See,
For and
I would
against
like,
as well.
yeah, I would like to have a bite towards the end, so then you feel fresh, you know?
Before the semis, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. And then number 13 is the Cowboys.
Yep, our next opponent's Coco on 17 points.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting. They've been hot and cold of late. I don't know.
Worst defense in the comp, the Cowboys.
And then, okay, 14 is Knights.
Yep, a brave effort from the Knights today, but they're on 16 points, nearly come close to upsetting the Warriors today.
Yes, they do. And then on 16 is Eels.
15th.
And they're on 16 too as well.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah.
equals. And then it's the Rabbitohs. I
16
can't believe the Rabbitohs are 16th.
Yep.
The 15th.
Also
Sorry,
on
I can't
16
count.
points.
Wow.
They've been decimated by injuries this year.
Yeah, they have.
The Rabbitohs.
Yeah. And-
Wayne Bennett's not feeling that though. He
No.
just says we got to keep fighting. But a rare thing for Wayne Bennett, as we saw the other night, he gave a spray to the Rabbits. You never see that from Wayne
Yeah.
Bennett off on Big T.
Wow.
No. I mean, normally if he's not happy, he doesn't say anything. So this team
And then-
might be a different bunch of grapes.
Maybe. And then lucky to the last is on
Dead
17
last.
Dead last. No one's coming back. It's the Titans. In number 17, and your coach roared ripped you in the sheds this afternoon.
Uncle
Oh,
Des.
yeah.
He ripped
Yeah.
did he rip the hinges off the door again, did he?
No, he was upset about
Not
someone
quite that
having
bad.
showers. They're like, get out of there. You get over there. I was like, oh.
Wow.
I don't
Yeah.
think he'll have a job for next year. The way the writing's
Nah.
on the wall for him.
He's already gone.
I think he's sacked. I think he was sacked after
already
this
gone.
week.
What about Adam O'Brien? You think he's gone too?
Yes.
The Knights. You can't say the Knights aren't playing for Adam O'Brien. They went really close to winning that game today with all the.
They are lucky tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're unlucky. Now they know how we feel.
and Todd Payton, another coach that's on the chopping block. What do you think of him, Big T?
Well, he's been up and down every season. He has a good season, a bad season. And then the season he complained about the referees. The next season he had a good season. So but he complained about the referees the season before, earlier that season. So maybe this will work for us. We'll win our last 6 games and charge on into the 8. Yes, Liam.
I'm going to predict at least 2 of the 3 will be sacked at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Well,
which
we
2?
We already know one's already gone, which is Des Hasler. I think he's gone by the end of tomorrow.
Well, who's going to be the other one?
I've got a gut feeling it's Adam O'Brien.
So
Todd
you
Payton,
think
I reckon will stay.
I
Do
agree.
you think Benji Marshall's under the pump?
No. You'll get another year. Next year, if he does nothing with
aren't they? They're improving.
They are.
They're
They are. They had a 1-point win today, so good on them. They're moving their way up the table.
A lot of talk has been talk about Shane Flanagan's future. So he does have one. He does
One
have
more
next year with us before his contract does expire.
Him and his son.
Well, not only his son's signed longer than him. Coco, we've been so close. We've had 8 losses by 10 points or less this year.
Yes.
Do you?
Yes.
We're not far away. It's a learning curve. I mean, if we get, and we've got a lot of young guys coming through. We've seen a lot of young players make their debut this year.
Yes.
Do you think Flanno is the right coach for us with all those players back on deck next year?
Okay, so I'm just going to say, I think next year I'm just gonna wipe this season out and just start
Again.
next year again.
You're frozen.
Frozen again. And I just think if we get the young guys in, like Egan and Stewart, and the Couchman brothers, Finau, don't know what's going to go on with Sloan, but I think yes. I think once we get the young guys in, Flanno Junior, sorry mate, even if our CEO said that he's not our 7, sorry, but you got to face the facts. You can't, and we can't, like, I know we keep saying, oh, he's not like a Nathan Cleary. That's because in our day and age, that is the best 7 at the moment. Like, I bet Big T, when you were growing up, or when you were like in your 20s, you had, or 30s, you had your own best 7 in your, and
Yeah, for sure.
like, and that's what, like, like the Joey Johns, or like Mal Meningas and Laurie Daly's and Ricky Stewart, things like that.
Steve
Like,
Linnane.
yeah, Steve Linnane, or,
Sterling.
Peter Sterling, that's right, Sterlo. Like, and that's what I love. Like, we all have our own, but he will not be that person. He won't be in that category, not even in that line, unfortunately. And I'm sorry. So next year, I'm hoping is a better year for us, because actually yesterday, just PSA, I actually had a little cry because I was so frustrated with our loss.
Oh.
Like, we were right there.
Oh,
And I
no.
never cry. I never really cry, but I'm like, oh my God. It's just all the frustration because we've had 3 losses in a row, and it's just
So, how many weeks do we give him next year?
Who's this?
Flanagan.
Coach.
Ooh, I'd give him maybe a month.
A month.
4 weeks.
Yeah.
4 weeks.
Want him to
Wow.
win every game. We don't even know
Yeah.
who the draw's going to be yet. We don't.
All
We
we know
do.
is round 1.
We'll play the
Round one.
We
Bulldogs.
know we know
We'll play the
we know
Bulldogs
the
in round
first
1. Yeah.
game.
That's
Yeah,
right.
we know the first
So
game.
you're only going to give me 4 weeks, Scoop.
What
Yeah, give
if
him
we
4.
doesn't? And what do you
So
want
he
him
doesn't-
to achieve in the first 4 weeks?
I'll be generous. I'll give him half a year.
No,
Half a
I'll
year.
give him,
You're going to give him 13 weeks.
Yes, 13.
Yeah,
I'll
13
give him
weeks.
4 weeks and to see who we have. But if we don't win at least 3 of those 4, sorry, see you later. Or that's what
No,
I'm
I think
He needs more.
I think you got to give him 8 weeks. If he's done nothing with the team in 8 weeks, then we say, well, it's all sayonara. But
it's
And
I'm
it's not
sure
a
with
complete
rebuild.
Look at all the
with
coaches we've had since Wayne Bennett's left Big T.
That's right, exactly right. We've done the same thing every year after
You're gonna
year
start
after
again once we get
year
a new
after
coach.
Yeah,
year
after coach,
after
after
year
coach, after coach.
after. That's exactly right. You've got to have a coach. He's got to be there at least 6 years to put
And
his
there's no
touch on the
coaches out
team.
there.
But he's got to be there 6 years. So I'm saying we've got to re-sign him because he's now next year he'll have
third
his
year.
touch. It'll be his team, the
Yeah.
team that he wants to put out there.
Well, minus
So-
his
He's
son.
still got Hawks players.
He has. That's exactly right. So gets rid of them next year. I don't know who's off contract or not for sure. I'll have to have a look this week.
I'll have a look for you.
Rava's off contract. Blake Laurie's off contract.
At the
Those
end
two
of
are not
next
getting
year-
re-signed.
Yep.
We're not going to get Rava back. I'm telling you now, Jesse. We're not going to get Rava back. He's going over to Super League.
He doesn't have a contract with any other club, so the Dragons have to take him back.
Yeah.
No, Dragons
Right.
can decide if they want him or not. Because
No.
Dragons,
No, they can't. He
Dragons
has a
said they don't
contract.
want him. Dragons said they don't want him.
That doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
If he doesn't have a club, he doesn't have to leave.
Oh.
You can't force a player out if he can't get a job anywhere else.
But he will get picked up by Super League in the UK. I'm sure of
Yeah,
it.
he'll get picked up. I'm guaranteeing you now,
Yeah.
Jesse. He'll get picked up before he comes.
He'll go back to his glory days going over there. He'll be a beast.
Blake Laurie's a player off contract as well. Let's have a look. So off contract in 2026. Damien Cook.
He's going to retire.
I think that'll be his last year. Matt Feeney.
We'll resign him maybe.
Emre
but as
Gula.
a depth player. Gula probably not, no.
Lachlan Ilias.
He'll go before the start of next year.
Blake Laurie. Nathan Lawson.
Lawson will
Luciano
probably keep
Leilua.
him. Leilua, he'll probably retire.
Michael Moller has a mutual option, so technically he's
I
off
don't-
contract this year.
I don't see him staying. I think he's going to the Dolphins with his brother.
Ravalawa, as we mentioned, Hame Sele, Tyrell Sloan, he's already been told to go if he can get another opportunity. Hamish Stewart, but
We'll
though
keep him.
Hamish Stewart
We'll
has a
keep him.
player option for 2027.
He'll
So
stay.
does Jaden Sewer. And Christian Tuapolotu is the other player off contract next year.
He'll go.
Yeah.
We got good young winners coming through the ranks.
Oh, I want to see these youngsters come through. The Egan.
We'll keep Hamish. But
Egan
all the other
beginning of
players
this
I
year.
don't see coming back.
And an update for the NRLW game taking place right now in Newcastle. So let's have a look at the clock set in that one. There's just 6 minutes remaining. It's the Knights. They're back in the top 3. 36-16 over the Wars. So they've knocked us back to 6th.
Bastards.
With that big win. News and rumours, Big T. So as Liam said, Kevin Walters looks like he's in the box seat to get the Kangaroos job.
Well, look, you've just got to be a man motivator, like I said before. You don't have to coach the side. you don't.
They're
You
the
don't have
best
to
players
coach
in the
them.
world.
But yeah, they are. So all he has to go in is motivate them, get them up, and get them playing. That's all he's got to do. They go out and do their thing. It's how easy it is. I could coach them.
And what's your if you had to pick the Australian team right now, who would
shit.
be in your 17? So I'll give you some
Jesus.
options. I'll give you some options.
Okay, go on.
So at fullback, we have Dylan Edwards or the Hammer or a Smokey. Who are you going with there?
Dylan Edwards out of those two.
You think Dylan
Well,
Edwards
who's the Smoky first?
or Ryan Pappenhausen perhaps if he's back on deck
No.
by then?
I'm
If, he has
done, Ryan.
if
I'm
Melbourne
gonna go
wins
with
the
Big T.
premiership,
No.
I
the
go with Big
wingers,
T.
Xavier Coates. There's Zach
Yep.
Lomax. Brian Toto won't be available. He'll play for Samoa. Who else is
Xavier
there?
Coates.
That'll be the two
No,
anyway.
Xavier Coates could be
Coates and
PNG.
Lomax.
No,
The
Coates, I could.
centers?
Hang on, before you go, Jesse, I could see Xavier Coates playing for PNG.
Yeah, if he doesn't get
Not
picked
if he
for
gets picked
Australia.
for Australia. He
If he
was there
doesn't get
last year.
picked,
Yeah.
If he
No, he'll
doesn't
get
get
picked.
picked.
He'll get picked.
The centers. There's a few options this year. I'm not sure if Latrell Mitchell's going to be fit. He would definitely be one option.
Damn it. 12?
The Hammer would be another option.
Hammer and
Tommy
centers.
Turbo is a bit underdone, but he played in the
Nah.
team last year.
No.
The two Queensland options, Toya and Shibasaki held their own.
I'm going with Toya.
Big T, who would you have as your Kangaroos centers?
Hammer
out too, so
Hammer and Stevie Crichton's playing for Tonga or Samoa, one of the two, one of those island teams. Yeah, I wouldn't put Shibasaki up there yet.
I'll put Toya.
Robert Toya maybe. Shibasaki's played more games, but Robert Toya's he's a excellent player.
Beast. He's a beast.
He's a contender for Rookie of the Year, isn't he, Robert Toya?
Yeah, he is for sure. Yeah. And my halves will be Munster and Dearden, that's for sure.
You don't think Cleary's done enough? He just doesn't step up
Cleary's
in
not
rep
going
footy,
to
has he?
regain.
I don't think he hasn't excelled
in rep footy.
In rep footy. Mitchell Moses is a much better player than him. He might even get the nod if he's back from injury.
No, he won't be. He's out for the season, I think.
No, he's not. He's due back in the next few weeks.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, so
maybe Mitch.
He could come back and take the spot off Dearden, like I said years ago that Moses was the most complete football I've ever seen. He's just consistent week in, week out. He can kick, he can run, he's got speed. He's got speed to burn.
Origin last year, didn't he? Big
He did. Like New South Wales won last year because of Mitchell Moses.
Yeah.
Front rowers would be options. So Payne Haas. You'd have, I think Spencer Leniu would be out of the equation. He'll go represent Samoa. Tino Fa'asuamaleaui.
He'll be out. Gone.
He's unavailable.
Out.
Paddy Carrigan would be an option. Lindsay Collins.
I'm going with Collins and Haas.
All right.
Big T.
Yeah, Harry Grant at hooker.
Back rowers. We've got options of Angus Crichton, Liam Martin, Hudson Young, Jeremiah Nene, Ruben Cotter, Jacob Preston.
Preston.
Young. I'd say
plenty there.
Young.
Plenty there. Hudson Young. Yeah, there's plenty there. There's heaps of them
Hudson
there.
Young's had a great year for the Raiders. And
about
Lock. I think Isaiah Yeo would be my option. He's the captain. I think he would be the 13. But there's Patrick Carrigan and Ruben Cotter as other options.
Paddy Carrigan would probably get the nod over Isaiah Yeo.
Yeo's the captain.
Carrigan will come off the bench.
Yeah, unless Kevin Wallace want to go for an all Queensland squad. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'll win it. No worry about that.
We're just talking about the Australian team. Billy, welcome back. What do you think of Kevin Walters looking like he's going to get the job?
I don't mind it. I don't think he's a bad coach, to be honest. I actually think he's all right. As long as he picks the right team. And I mean, New Zealand and Samoa and Tonga, they're all the tougher teams. So I think this is for the Ashes,
Who do you
correct?
want?
Yep, against England over there. Yep.
Right,
First time in
okay.
22 years.
It's a big task, and I think I'm pretty sure he's been in one. I'm not too sure. I wasn't there back then, but he probably would have been in one, and so he probably knows what.
I used to love the old Ashes Billy. The old Ashes Billy. You go over there for 3 months. You'd start off playing Wigan, Warrington.
St.
You
Helens.
play 2 or 3 games to warm up. Then you play a test. Then you play 2 or 3 more games to warm up. Then you play the next test. Then you play France. You play France in a one-off test, and then come back and play England in the final test. You're over there for about 3 months, but now they just go over and play the test.
All those are sold out, Big T. So they're playing the first one at Wembley. What do you think of Wembley Stadium in London?
Wembley Stadium is a fantastic stadium. I haven't been there, but I think the atmosphere would be awesome at Wembley Stadium. It's just one of those grounds, one of those grounds.
And then they're playing the second one at the Everton Stadium in Liverpool.
That's an awesome stadium too, mate. I'm an Everton supporter. I've been an Everton supporter since I lived in England, and now that stadium is beautiful. It's got the high sides like Combank Stadium has the high degree in the sides, so it's a perfect place to watch rugby league, soccer, anything at. And I can't wait to see the Everton team run out in the EPL.
And the final test will be at one of the heartlands of rugby league in the UK. At Leeds, at Carnegie Stadium, is it Headingley Stadium?
How close are those the crowd to the game there? You're 2 or 3 meters off the pitch. Like you can almost reach out from the crowd and touch the winger. That's how close they are to the crowd.
It's like Wynn Stadium, Big T.
Looks like the corners at Cogra as well. The corners of Cogra is always padded up. Exactly the same. That's what they've got to do these days. I remember a few years ago.
Stadiums have like a ditch or something.
They do. They
all the fields over there.
Why?
They raise the field up so the crowd get a better view. And you'll see the stadiums over here. Wynn Stadium will have the same thing. There'll be a slight pitch to the centre, slight pitch down to the end of the field. It'll be slightly raised and lowered. So, and but you're really, really close. I remember the other year, Joshua Brett Morris went sliding into the signage at the try line end, which was only a couple of metres away.
At Old Trafford.
Yeah, only a couple of
metres
away from.
Stuck under the fence. Full time in the NRLW, the Knights.
I was going to say
the top 4. They won 36 points to 20.
Ooh.
The Wars came back.
Yep. So the Wars are down to 9th in the NRLW ladder. So the ladder is now the Roosters on 6 points, the Broncos on 4 points, the Eels on 4 points, the Knights on 4 points in 4th. In 5th is the Bulldogs on 4 points. 6th is us, the Dragons, on 4 points. In 7th is the Cowboys on 4 points. In 8th is the Sharks. Surprised to have them so low on 2 points. In 9th is the Wars on 2 points. 10th is the Titans, also on 2 points, getting their first win of the season today. And in 11th and 12th, both winless, the Tigers and the Raiders. How do you sum up the NRLW ladder after 3 rounds? Billy?
It's a bit unexpected. I wasn't expecting Raiders to be last, but it's a good season so far. I'm actually really enjoying it. Probably my favourite season at the moment. Only 3 rounds in, so have to wait and see the next 8 or so rounds how that goes. But definitely turning out to be a good looking season.
Yep, and we'll get to some lower grades results. So we had some wins in our lower grades yesterday. But tomorrow there's still 1 game remaining in the Dragons Harvey Norman Women's Premiership side. So they'll be playing against the Bulldogs tomorrow night at 7 p.m. at the New South Wales Centre of Excellence there at Homebush at Olympic Park. In the New South Wales Cup, it was another win to consolidate our spot in the top 2. We had a 32 points to 22 win over the Rabbitohs at Redfern Oval, Big T.
Yeah, that Redfern Oval, I used to love going to Redfern Oval. We talked about that the other day. And, that's a good win. We keep us in second place. We're still like 5 points behind the Warriors.
They've had an incredible year, yeah.
Oh, I think they've lost 1.
I'm not sure about that.
Anyway, I think they've lost 1 game all year, and they're about 5 points clear.
Yep,
they're minor
you're
premiers. Right. We're not gonna catch them. All we have to do is beat the Knights, and we're 3 points behind. It's easy. That's all you have to do.
Yep, and the some stars there. So Jesse Williams got a double, as did Lyric Craft Team Mawanui.
Well, Finney's gone. Can you bring up Williams?
No, too young.
But he's working wonders down in the Reggie. So
I think Matt Finey will be back up.
Sorry, played. He was in jersey 22, and they won that one. 32-22 against the Bunnies.
Nice.
So they are second still, and they do play, which we'll talk about on Tuesday. Next day up for them, we've got the Newtown Jets at Henson Park. Old Henson Park.
Third or fourth. That's where the Newlaw game was played out, wasn't it? The Newlaw between Canterbury and Newtown, Newlaw.
Heard it's a very, very famous ground. Still
Huge
a lot of
ground.
fans get out there, Big T, at the old home of the Jets.
Yeah, I think on the sign it says 5,341 for the crowd, and it says that forever because that was the last official crowd that was at that
For a New
ground.
South Wales game, for a rugby
Yeah,
league
that's right.
game.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Would
The
you like
crowd
to see an
doesn't
NRL
change.
game there one day, or you reckon it's too small
No,
for an
it's
NRL
not
game
big
there?
enough. Not big
It's
enough.
not big enough.
Not big enough. Unless you play the Titans Dolphins game in Sydney, it might be big enough.
We could have an NRL trial game there, perhaps.
You could have. That's right. Exactly right. Roosters should go back there for a trial game.
Well, it's the Sharks
Or the
feeder team.
Sharks.
Well, it was the Roosters' old home ground.
Yeah, the Jersey Flegg team, they had a gritty win, 30 points to 28. Billy.
That's a good win. I didn't actually keep too much up to with the Reggies and the Jersey Flegg, but it's good to know that they've got a.
They can win close ones.
Yeah, I think one of my cousin's friends is playing in the Jersey Flegg side, so it's good to see them get a win. I'm sure he'll be happy, and it's good for the squad. It's good to know for the future.
Confident. Yeah, we nearly came close. We came very, very close. And the Steelers, Liam, they kept up their impressive start to the year to start their premiership defence. 28-6 over the Central Coast Roosters.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, Jesse. The Steelers have, for the girls, brought up some really good players in the past. For example, Kasey Reh, Bronte Wilson, Indigo Stock, who's also another one of my favourite players. So, yeah, we've got a pretty good system down there at the Steelers coming through.
I mean, Coco, you love the Steelers. They're 3 from 3 to start the year.
Oh, well
How do you think they're faring to win the premiership once again?
I think they can do it. If they're 3 from 3, I won't give up on them. Go the Steelers, go the girls. It's good to see that there's girls St. George, girls Steelers. Both areas are getting the recognition. So, yeah, I think it's good on them. And keep up the great work.
Yep. That one there. Thank you for that comment. Thank you to all our viewers for your comments throughout the evening. We do appreciate your comments. We don't get to all of them, but we do appreciate the comments, don't we, Big T?
We do. We'd like to use like, subscribe, and share our content and get it out there around the world. We want to go worldwide. If we want to do this again next year, we've got to go worldwide.
And don't worry, I'm repping our fight in Vegas next year.
That's good.
Yeah, although I just needed some Mad Dragon shirt, but I tried looking on Etsy, there's none.
Oh, it's no good. Mine would be too big for you.
No,
probably about Jesse's size.
You can give him that shirt that was too small for you last year, Big T.
Oh, that went back into the crowd, mate. Some little kid got that one. I made it a little bit too big for him.
Yeah, that was a good day that day, wasn't it, Big T?
It was a great day that day, even though we lost, but it was good. It was good giving James Fisher-Harris a hard time.
He gave you the look.
He did
I'm
give me the
surprised he
look.
didn't punch your lights out, Big T.
I said to him, "Come on, Fisher-Harris,
Yes,
come on,"
yes.
and he backed straight off. He just backed off. Didn't want any of the big
You
team.
called him a pussy.
I did. I sure did. Yeah, it was all done in good fun. We shook hands at the end. We were all good. He knew I was fun. Having fun.
One last thing we'll talk about. It's been mentioned the last 3 weeks. That cannonball tackle when the third man in comes in. Does that tackle got to get out of the game?
Yes.
Definitely. Yeah. Especially if it's below the knees. If he hits him in the thighs like Jack DeBellum does, that's fine. The thighs or the back of the leg, the back of the thigh, that's fine. But you go below there and you're looking for trouble.
So we got to get it out of the game. What do you think should be the rule if a player goes that low, third man in? Should
Sin
that
bin.
warrant a suspension, Big T, or even a send off?
What you have to do is
How do we
if
get
you're
it out
gonna-
of the game?
If you're going to clamp down on that
10 in the
tackle, because
bin.
that 10 in the bin, yeah, or whatever. But that tackle, it's got to be taken out of the game because it does so much damage to your knees.
And the
Give
rules
him
that-
15 weeks. 15 weeks for that sort of tackle because that's a chosen tackle. You can choose to do that tackle, or you can choose
when
not.
there's two men, they don't need a third man in, do they?
Well, you just need a third man in to grab over the top and pull them down. A bit more weight on
grab
them.
his legs.
But that's a chosen tackle. You choose to do that tackle, and if you hit it low, 20 weeks, 15 weeks on the sideline. Sorry, gone.
Me, I would say 20 weeks at least.
Like, you can't defend a tackle like that.
No, you can't because it's your choice.
Yeah, well, Sam Walker did it the other week against Clemmer, and he
Yeah.
got off. He got a free because I don't know why,
He's
but
a
he came
rooster.
in with yeah, well, a bit money talks, but you know.
Coco, do you think that's a dangerous tackle? We've got to get that out of the game.
I think we lost her, Jesse.
All right. Yeah. Oh, there she is. How dangerous do you think the third man in tackle is? The cannonball tackle at the back of the legs.
Oh, you talking to me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, I think it can be dangerous. But you know, also people get away with it and others don't. It can, like, you know, look at Queensland, Sam Friday, and look at you, buddy, you, buddy, you, buddy. You used to do it all the time. But yeah, they stopped it, but now it's coming back in. So it can, third man in doesn't need to happen, you know? So I just think it's because, like, you know, last week we didn't know about Holmes and Lindsay Collins, you know, how, like, he did a bit of rough tackling and then he injured one of our players. And now Holmes is out for the whole season. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Big T, are you still there?
Yes, I'm here.
So we got one of our comments here from
Yeah,
a
good on you, mate.
He was a All Things Bulldogs for our guest the other night, so we got a viewer from that show.
It's nice. But congratulations. Thank you for being here. Thank you for giving us your patronage.
And he's on our side. Look, read his comment.
Oh, for sure. Exactly right. 100% he's right. That we get dudded week in, week out. And other teams are seeing that now. That it's not just us whinging. We get dudded.
The whole competition sees it.
Week in, week out. Look,
There's also
10
another
games.
one down there by the same person, Jesse. He's also said that, that comment.
100% that
totally,
was.
100%. We do not get the rub of the green. We do not get the bounce of the ball. And that's got to change. I don't know whether the Dragons were Genghis Khan in a previous life. Looks like we killed that many Chinese men, but it's terrible. Totally agree, Timothy. Thank you very much for your comment.
Yep, and
Hey,
thank you
it's
for
nice to
watching our
have
show
that.
as well.
Yeah, I think he just left.
And thank you to Liam, Lisa Marie Cooper for watching our podcast, our view of the game. She watched our commentary throughout the game yesterday, as did Mohammed Dib.
Oh, good, nice. I tried to do it, but you guys were like 15 seconds ahead of me.
Well, would you like to come on Friday night, Big T? We can.
Well, like I said, I can't do it in my studio. I'm out in the studio now.
You have KO?
No, I don't. But
you don't?
Even if I play Foxtel Go, it's
gonna
still
be
15
delayed.
seconds behind.
Well, anyone that is interested in coming on, anyone on the panel?
Yeah, I should be
Billy,
here. I'm happy to come on. I'm happy to come
Give
on.
Billy a go. You want to have a go,
He's
Billy?
in.
Yeah, I'll have a go.
All right. Well, you just got to have. Do you have access to KO at home?
Oh yeah, I've got KO 100%.
Yep. All right. Well, we'll see if we can line someone up with Sam, who is our guest on Tuesday night. Forced and
I'm too
unforced
into the
changes.
game. I can't do commentary because I'll be too frustrated and then I'll swear and then I'm like, oh my god, you'll have to beat me. Okay, I'm too psycho.
Oh,
When-
thank you, Lisa. Isn't that nice, Liam?
Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah. And thanks, Timothy, too.
Oh, thank you, Timothy.
Forced and unforced changes. So Sione Finau season's over. A dislocated shoulder.
Oh, the poor thing.
He devastated. He had a good game.
And it
He's
could have
a-
been, and it might be his last game too, if all reports is true that he's going to Titans with his brother.
Okay.
Who do you think comes in for him? Throw it to you all. Christian Tuipulotu is available. Do you bring him back?
No.
Yes. Yes. We need
Oh.
who,
early.
okay, Liam, who do we have then? Who,
We got
who do
Matt
we have?
Him or
Flanno.
Matt Feeney?
We got
Oh,
Matt
no.
Flanno.
I think CT still like I don't want him to get injured again.
Yes,
He's
No,
had
no.
three hamstring injuries. I think it's best that we probably leave him out for a week or two
Yeah.
and then bring him back again if he's completely ready, because he hasn't been completely ready the last couple of times. And that's cost him a couple more weeks on the sideline. So
And who's the other
Yeah.
player? Oh, Jesse Williams, but he's too young, so
Ben
Wilson.
Rumble,
That's
Ben
the only
Rumble,
player
he's
that's due back
gone.
next week. Nick Sigranis is another option. He could potentially come in and push Corey Allen to the wing. Do you see that as an option, anyone?
yeah. I
maybe
could see
maybe
that
push
happening.
Corey Allen out of the side. I prefer that. But
We didn't have a bad game last night.
Yeah, I agree with Ian Johnson. There. CT's on the cup side for a few games before we actually bring him back.
Corey Allen wasn't bad.
Yeah, and Timothy Cody can't play.
No,
he's
we
not
can't.
part
He
of
did
our
it
top.
anyway.
That's right, but he can't play because he's not contracted to the top grade. He's
And then
contracted to reserve grade.
yeah.
And the NRLW side, Charlotte Basham had a knee injury. If she's fit, who makes way? Who do we think makes way?
Well,
Did
position
Shania
was-
Lennon start?
Bronte Wilson was the player that come into the side. Do you think she makes way?
Ooh.
Yeah,
She
probably.
did play well,
She
but
didn't get many minutes.
yeah, I could see Bronte Wilson moving back into the reserves for Charlotte. I could see
I
that
think-
happening.
Yeah. The back rows for us
Yeah.
have been good. So.
Yeah, Costa and Lendl were quite good yesterday. I like Lendl's soccer kick on the ground.
It was a
Remember that
good
game
one.
in the game? Got a repeat set out of it.
She did.
Jesse, also the other thing is I could say is for the Mans, we could run in. It's probably that by that time of year now that we can, since we're no longer racing for the finals. Maybe try Hayden Buchanan in the centres and Corey Allen on the wing, maybe.
It'd be the other way around.
Well, Flanno did mention in his media day the other day, I think it was on Friday at the captain's run, he's looking at giving Nick Sigranis more game time before the end of the year, and he's also looking
Nice.
at debuting Jacob Halengahu.
Ooh,
Very
that
good.
would be good.
I think Halengahu might get a couple of games close to the end of the season, which is good to see. It's good.
And Nick Sigranis, you expect him to get some more game time too?
Yep.
In the second row, maybe.
I think by all means, for sure, because he kills it
season's
in
over.
he kills it in reserve grade. He's too good to be in reserve grade anymore. So I think eventually he'll get his game time. Maybe that's next week. Maybe that's the week after. But it's good for him to get a couple more reps in before the end of the season, so he can go into next season sharp.
I'll throw that one.
I'll
to you,
answer this
Stu.
one. So Ian Johnson, so far in Cup, we have lost Jonah Glover to Souths, and there's reports that Lachlan Elias could be going to Canberra, and Ben Rumble has all but been confirmed has been released to play for the Cowboys. That's all I know so far.
Oh, Ben Rumble's gone. I didn't even realize.
Another thing
Yeah.
we did miss. More news and rumors. Wayne Bennett. He was quite disappointed that he didn't get an invite to the union. He would have
I
gone.
got some news. I have news too about that too. I just got it. Sorry, Jesse. I just need I put it in the chat. But he's
Go
not
right
the
ahead,
only one that did. Yeah, sorry about that, Jesse. It was just breaking news. I'm not breaking.
Breaking
Matt
news.
Cooper Wayne Bennett didn't get a call, and so did Matt Cooper. He just put it on Instagram. I just saw
Wow.
it. He didn't get a phone call either. So a lot of them didn't get a phone call. I just thought to share that with you all. It's on our chat site. It's on our chat. Just so you know. So
Well, the only players there were linked to the club.
yeah,
So-
that's right. Yeah.
Even Brett Morris was at the Roosters on the Roosters coaching staff.
So why did they
Yeah.
have it if no one was really there? Like that's what I mean. What's going on? If we had a 15-year like anniversary and reunion, and only 5. So what is there a respect?
Pretty sad.
Yeah, it is.
And it was
Is it the
it would have been a
respect?
good opportunity to have Wayne Bennett and Ben Hornby there because South had the bye last weekend.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, it's very sad for our club. What's going? Is there no respect?
But we miss a lot of these milestones. We missed our 600th game last year. We missed our 300th win last year as a joint venture. We missed these things. They didn't celebrate them. So
I know
there's something going on. The media, I don't know.
Well, I've just seen that message come through, Coco. Let's hear from the legendary Matt Cooper.
Okay.
Bum, bum, bum. Bit of elevator music.
Yeah. It's simple. I never got invited, so that's why I wasn't there. And it looks like that happened to a lot of players. I think it was probably not an official thing. I think it was just a spur of the moment thing they did. And also I want to clear up something that I think a lot of people think that I've got issues with the club. I don't have issues with the club. I had issues with the CEO when I retired, how I was treated and how it affected my life. And I'm at a point in my life where I'm at peace with it. And, you know, I really want to be part of, you know, the St. George Illawarra Dragons because, you know, I think I'm the 4th highest capped player of all time. I hold, you know, lots of records, you know, like most tries scored ever for the club, most tries in a game. And, you know, I sacrificed a lot of things when I was playing for that club. And it's a shame because, you know, I really want to be involved and I think I could help. I've been trying to get in there for the last 2 years with no success, but hopefully this year because I'm really impressed with the new CEO. I think Tim Watsford is going to do a great job for the Dragons. I think he's going to do great things. I think he's going to bring back, you know, the Dragons brand. You know, the Dragons brand when I was playing was huge. We were like the Yankees of the NRL. You know, I think we had, between us and South, we had the most memberships, club memberships in the NRL. These days, I think we mightn't even be in the top 10. You know, so that's very sad. Sad to me, who, you know, someone that's put so much of their life and effort and blood, sweat, and tears into a club. So yeah, I've got no issues with the club. I want to be a part of the club. Okay, I've been away all week.
All right.
And that's Matty Cooper. What's your take on that one?
That's heartfelt, isn't it? It's heartfelt. He wants to be involved with the club.
Yeah, let him
100%.
be involved in the club. Come on, like, yeah.
And who was the CEO when he left? Jess?
A man that Hasman likes to have a few crownies with. Is that right? Is that what I've heard?
I think it was. Yeah. So what was his name?
I can't remember. It was like Tim Watford or something.
No, that's now.
That's our
That's
CEO.
the one.
Wasn't it Mr. P. Doust?
Yeah.
Who's still a director?
Still a director. So maybe that's got something to do with it. Peter Doust isn't over it.
I mean,
He's not over it.
our Stouse.
We've gone through that before. We've been through that before.
We've had that many years ago.
Yeah.
I think he's right, though. I think he's right. I think the club has finally got CEO, like a decent one. You know.
Well, hopefully he can talk to Tim Watsford. And,
Tim Watson barely knew about what was going on with the 15-year reunion, and he had to scrap all the contacts of the former players to try and invite them, but it was
Yeah.
very last minute because he just got there. So, yeah, shame no one else could help him with that.
Yep. Yeah, as Lisa Marie Cooper says
Yeah,
there, the club must do,
100%.
but it's simply not good enough. It's unacceptable. It's unprofessional. You would say, Big T, would you?
Oh, it's totally unprofessional. Look at all the fucking jersey mistakes, spelling errors. Well, they didn't even spell Saturday right on one of the girls' jerseys. It's Stowday. What the fuck's that? Jack Bird. I mean, yeah.
Jargons.
That's crazy. I know,
I swear
something
half
to
the
do with
board
their,
members have dementia or something.
it's got to be something to do with their PR. They're not putting enough money into public relations. Because all these things they missed last year, 600 games, 300 wins, that's huge for a club. That's huge for a club. So I think I was the only person that mentioned 600 games and 300 wins. Didn't hear it anywhere else in the media.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So what else you got there, Jesse?
Yep. So, yep. What do you think the team's going to look like heading into the Cowboys game? And do you think many more changes will be made, or we weren't far off? In my opinion, I don't think there'll be many changes. Maybe
no.
I think CT comes in for Sione Finau. I think
I'm sure we'll talk about this. I'm sure we'll talk about this on Tuesday night, where we have the guy from Wobbling Jaw. What's his name?
Sam
from the Wobbling Jaw podcast. So there you go. So we'll have him. That's about it tonight. That's it tonight, Jess. That's about it.
Yep. At all. So close yet so far. Once again, as we said, it's been the story of our season. One word to sum up that game and the NRLW game. I'll start with you, Coco. One word to sum up each game yesterday. For the girls, then the boys.
The girls, amazing. Team spirit. For the boys, frustrating.
Big T.
Yeah, I'm going to say joy to the world for the girls, and heartbreaking, totally heartbreaking. Like Coco, I cried as well.
For the girls, I'm going to say starstruck, and the boys, diabolical.
Diabolical.
What made you starstruck, Liam?
Kasey Reh.
Kasey Reh and Indy Bostock.
Indy Bostock. Oh. He's made his glasses fog up. You see that? His glasses fogged up.
4 eyes.
Too funny.
I forgot to tell you, Chase. Tell you this, Jesse. When it comes to dating, age does not matter.
It doesn't matter, no. It doesn't matter. Who knows? Who knows? But can I ask everybody to like, subscribe, and share all our content? Because we need to get out there.
I'm gonna go say
Billy the Kid.
Yeah, Billy's gonna finish off.
Oh, all right.
Wait, Liam, just wait. I'm gonna go. So close for the guys. For the girls, gritty. That was a gritty win.
That's a good word. Good word.
Now, Billy.
The Kid, you've got this.
Happy for the women's team, and proud of the effort that the men put in, because they did well. But yeah, my word's proud. I'm kind of there.
So, he's not well, Billy. Thanks for joining us.
We all know we have a favorite NRLW player, Dragons player. Go around in the panel. Let's see who your favorite NRLW player is. Well, we know who yours is, Big T. Is it still the same player?
I've got several. Like any of the girls that play well, they're just super players. Pia Tapsell, she's a great player. Hannah Southwell, great player. Zali Hopkins, they're all NRLW players. But I can't pinpoint one, but I'll have to say one. I'm going to say that little muscle nugget, Margot Vella.
You still like the maggot?
I still like Margot, yeah. I think she's a great player.
Billy, who's yours? I haven't heard from you before about that.
Oh, wow. That's tough because I like a lot of players. I like Racine McGregor. That's my favourite, I'd say. I just enjoy the way she plays.
Billy, well, we know who yours is, Liam. We've already discovered that.
Wait,
Coco, who's your favourite?
Who? Want me to say?
We already know.
It's Indy. It's Indy Bostock.
It's not your turn, mate.
You said Kasey
Reh. I'll get the spotlight.
No, I've changed.
Wait till I say Kasey Reh.
Yeah, you wait, mate.
Coco, who's your favourite? Coco.
Mute.
Oops, I'm muted now. Someone muted me.
Coco, who's your
I
favourite?
love Bobby Law. Bobby Law. Tegan Berry. I think that's there is. I forgot who I got photos with last week, and now they were my faves because we were talking forever.
I agree with you.
My favourite is Tegan Berry.
I know you got a jumper from her.
I did last Friday at Crown Street Mall. She had a little pop-up shop there.
Is that her
winter
brand?
apparel for her the brand she works for, and she picked out a jumper for me. She said, "Oh, brown suits you." And she picked up a jumper for her, nice and warm too. And they're available online. They're called "It's Never Too Late." So have a look at that website. I think if you have Instagram, you can find it on her in her links there if you want to have a look. Or there is a website. It's called Never Too Late. And be there next Sunday at Wynn Stadium too. Should be a cracking game. And our boys have a trip to Townsville. It's a very long trip to Townsville on Friday night, which we'll discuss on Tuesday, and our big game against the Broncos in the NRLW. But that's all for tonight. Thank you for everyone for joining us, Big T. You want to see us out?
Oh, well, like I always say, Red V's a part of me, Dragons for life, and everybody's got to say it with me now. Come on, Dragons fans! Fire up!
Fire up.
Coco is at Panel's heart. She wears it on the... Oh, sorry.
You can sing that.
I'll sing this one. Oh, when I say... Coco is at Panel's heart, she wears it on her sleeve. As Mustard tells tales of dragons, wins and tuna victory. Tony and the MV crew will do their very best. Hitting off topic and I digress with a red V on our chest. The Mad Dragon podcast is a sheep of camaraderie, navigating rants down rabbit holes in the land of the big wet feet. And so our paddlers weave the tales, and our cruise ship is our dream. The Mad Dragon podcast.